can't run anywhere you want on the map, even like until you get at least level 2, which is actually quite late on some games. So Boots First just lets you go anywhere you want, and basically no one can do anything about it because it's very hard to kill a hero with Boots First at 600 range and doesn't really overcommit to anything. So, are they aggressive?
No,
30
it can't
seconds
be.
to battle.
You're running an Alchemist and Tidehunter. You can't be aggressive with this. And a Shadow Shaman, you can't be aggressive with that. It might be like
actually can be because
ganking.
Yeah, it could be that the Shadow Shaman actually has boots, but like Furion, he shits on Clockwork in a 1v1. That's the easy way to put it. Like he massively wrecks Clockwork.
Yeah.
And Clockwork has boots first, so he's going to be doubly massively wrecked.
Let's
So
go.
this is sort of cute. The problem is, and this is nice because, again, the supports are Lich and Mirana. Like, they don't do anything in the short lane. Like, both of them. They actually do nothing in the short lane. So there's Void Lich mid. I actually probably should have called that. That's a bearing one.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I'm not too sure how this like Razor Potom is going to do that much against this tri lane. Like this tri lane has good kill potential, very good kill potential when it's stronger. If it's weaker, then it's really bad. But when it's stronger, it definitely is good. Ooh, and this is Kill Barasa. You see, he sees that Mirana with the ward, so he's eating a tango to juke the Mirana around.
So he can either attack this way if Mirana goes past that line there.
This is pretty good. I like this play by them, to be honest. Ooh.
They might actually get
Or
lucky into
they're gonna make her take lead first.
Shackles, and make a concoction, and yep, she's left the lead to start with, and she goes up. The Harpies, a little more damage from the
Really
Harpies,
good.
but she almost still denied herself up.
A lot of Mirana players, especially the newer ones, will sort of panic there and they'll just leap to the right or somewhere else. But she actually took the time to turn fully to leap to the up, which is really, really good. But look, Razor's completely zoned.
Yeah.
And he actually has a double range creep, so this lane's pushing into the Tidehunter, which means he's getting free farm. They're going to disrupt this pull. Ooh, that's nice. He got the one range creep. That was sort of misplayed by Invasion supports, but it doesn't matter because there's still a double range creep for the Razor's team. So like he's going to get enough.
Doesn't this just flag something very simple? Like for everyone out there that did watch the EG games at TI4, when that Mirana had to go leap first. And then you looking at a support hero going, okay, what support do you really give now? You leap.
Yeah, it's
And that's all.
4% move speed.
You need to soak up so much experience in order to get that arrow finally up and running.
I really don't like this. Invasion let the Razor have the pull. They're like, here, have a pull. I don't want to take it away. The Lich are showing mid. There's the Mirana's lead first. They shouldn't be scared of contesting this pull at all. And the Razor actually got...
Like, let the tower take the damage and just soak up the experience. That could be the most important thing to him right now.
I don't know if you caught this on stream, but something
They're going to go on Rosen right now with the shackles and then waiting as long as they possibly can. Anchor smash damage as well as the Asprey Mosin. 21 life points. They need one more attack coming in from it. No, he can't reach him in time. He'll have to go underneath the tower, which means now Razor could potentially suddenly turn this around. What the hell? How do you reach that?
Oh no, don't try to juice that against Link. Just run straight away.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
The Ras is a ninja, but that was really greedy by Alp. You should just chain stun him with 3 heroes hitting.
Clockwork's trying to force the issue up against the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, you can't. Like Battery Assault does nothing when he has trees.
Yeah.
And like, I'm actually surprised the Clockwork got this much. I think he should have 0 regen left, unless he bought himself a new tango, which he probably did. And Furious TPing to mid lane.
Yep, you're right. He goes on MTR. Ghost might still be in a little bit of trouble right now, but if Death Prophet can harass the... Yeah, he can. There's a single point up in backtrack as well for DDZ. He went 2 points of time block instead. So there's no way for him to evade, even by a small chance, any of the attacks coming his way.
And Krob is sort of like DK now. It's a bit... It's easier for her to get ganked, but it's hard for the arrow.
Yeah, it was watched.
Yeah.
So, okay, it was right next to Mosin when he threw it.
Like, she has such good spam. If she drops her no talisman, she'll actually get a lot more mana here. But, ooh, he was looking for that sneaky, you think I have no mana, but actually have mana in your 1 clear and swarm kill. But Clockwork's recovering here, because if you're in TP to kill, and it had to go heal, which is good for him. But if you're in his phase boots and Orb of Venom, he should dominate this lane.
The middle lane's about to change up a lot too. Shadow Shaman just picked up a DD rune. It looks like the call came from Ember just saying, just grab it. We'll try and force some damage into that tier 1 tower in mid. They do have smoke still available for OK, and actually they use it now.
I think they kill bottom here. He's level 5. I think he's a bigger kill than this Void or Lich. He's easier and he's bigger, I think.
Well, just delaying the level 6 on the clockwork, hell yeah.
Yeah. And like, when your support's at level 2 and you kill a level 5 hero, that is so much EXP.
Shadow Shaman's in position for it. And this Alchemist is pretty damn close for it. So the smoke's gonna break. And now the Hex to start with, the Shackles to follow up, Concoction. There'll be an almost mass duration, and Bolt Clockwork's dead.
Boom. That's a 212 Furion with surprisingly low CS actually, but good enough.
It's enough to get him past this one, because you have to commit the trees to harassing the Clockwork.
I say that, but like, the CS difference actually means so little. Like, it's just, I think if you put a little bit of time to practice this matchup, it's actually quite Furion favored. That's how I feel. And he's almost level 6, so it's actually really big, because like, look at that Lich. He has 400 HP, and his items inventory is a Sentry Ward right now. That's his items.
So basically what you're saying is after one Prophet Ultimate and a TP in, it's free gold for Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. If he hits a Carriage Roll on him, he actually dies if the Prophet ulti hits someone the like last 3 or 4 bounces.
I'd also be more worried about DDZ right now. Like, he's spending so many bottle charges to try and keep up here with Imba. And Imba, yeah. I'm also not sure about this from him. Like, and maybe we can get your opinion on this too. So keep bringing this up because Waka was harping the crap out of this during TI forecast with Cap. But thoughts about leaving Crypt Swarm at level 3?
Nah. I tried that. It's 25 mana for the 4th point for 50 damage, and it doesn't seem good, but in terms of spamming out waves, the extra damage is very important, I think.
Okay. Because Waga's on the outside defense going, it should be a 3, 0, 4, then Exorcism or Silence if it suits the game.
I definitely wouldn't skip ulti at 6, to be honest. It's when you have ulti at 6, your opponent can't leave the lane, and you want something like that. Like, it makes it a lot harder for them to play when you have Exorcism.
But at the same time, are you thinking your Exorcism is really worthwhile? Like, if you're spamming Crypt Swarm at level 3, doesn't require as much mana, and then Witchcraft up at level 4, so it really doesn't require much mana at all, you're looking damn good.
Like, on paper, the 25 mana matters a lot, but I think the 50 damage is actually quite important. Like, when you're solo mid, and you hit that level 7 with level 4 Crypt Swarm, the range creep actually has 300 HP still for a while. So you're gonna be able to spam it, and like, maybe in specific matchups where it's really hard, you can do like a lower level Crypt Swarm so you can spam more just to get CS. But for pushing lane, dominating the lane, it's like, ooh, Clockwork's coming in.
Yeah, he's looking for a hook shot in.
You really do want that full Crypt Swarm.
He doesn't want to go into the middle of the Exorcism.
The Lich Armor's quite nice. It probably saved the tower about 100 HP there.
Prophet also bailed out from that one. He went once to the trees and then just backed up. And the rest of the creep wave was toast up.
It's actually a huge problem. Like, I don't think they played the mid lane right at all on Arrow side because Crop has more CS than the Void. And, like, there was a Lich there. Like, they needed to just, like, Crop's a 280 into it mid.
DDZ never uses Chrono. They might even have to use a Silence. He's backtracking the Ravage to follow up. They're going to catch the Lich out as well. The Nova is good enough. The Razor is TP'd in. Crypt Swarm, however, will kill off that Lich. And ties away to safety. I'm pretty sure Crop knows one more Crypt Swarm.
They got Razor.
He doesn't have mana for it.
Oh no!
He doesn't have mana for a Crypt Swarm, and Prophet TP'd in the wrong position.
They just
have to take the tier 1 tower. They can army a priest to take the tier 1 tower.
I was going iffy there because Void backtracked everything. Like, he backtracked the first 2 big nukes from the Alchemist and I think the Crop. But yeah, this is looking pretty good for Invasion at the moment. I like, back to what I was saying, Crop's a 280 movement speed hero with like 1 or 2 armor. So if you just jump him at level 1 and you just hit him as Lich, you can actually take Nova first in this lane if you get like a really good block. And you can just completely zone him in. Like, Nova level 1 is super underrated actually.
I think it's because most people are just like, well, you need to be able to control the tower and the creep wave.
Yeah, I mean, like, Sacrifice is a really good skill. But in these dual lane mid, if you take Sacrifice first, you're giving a free 2 waves basically. Like he can come up and play up for 2 waves, and you can't do anything about it. But if you get like a couple clarities and you take Nova first, it's actually a 125 damage nuke at level 1, which is huge.
Centurion's just found out the fact that Lich is here. Clockwork, the long jump, and he might regret this, however, because you've looked at something to hit down. Oh, there is no Ravage, there's an Anchor Smash and a Prophet Ultimate to bounce through. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off, but that's with a Clockwork hookshot initiation going in. And who else can they catch out? Actually, nobody. But they may not care. Krob popped Trigger Next System again with the T1 tower in mid.
Yeah, but look at where the heroes of Radiant were. Like they were all bottom and mid. Like that was pretty good space making, I guess.
Bottom lane is going in the Shadow Shaman. The arrow will ensure kill from the Mirana. But that's DDZ using his Chrono now. The Tide doesn't have Ravage, that's one upside for him, but at the same time, I think that's going to be a concoction as he is considering it. And yep, they go to the crowd. Time to leap himself away. The concoction's going to fall underneath the tower. They jump with the Crypt Swarm, Anchor Smash. Not enough damage to kill off DDZ or Moser. And with Razor rotating in, he doesn't pull back the ball instead. Class field.
Ooh, arrow.
Yep, connects over the Prophet, and really ties too low to really remain here with the unleashed. They hold the Razor there, and there's your Ravage. Finally, it's just come off cooldown when the fight began here. They bring down the tower, and DXB has lost himself in his own pit of cogs.
Wow. That was a huge man up by Titan, but it turned out really well. 2 extra kills. Razor actually does not have a
MTR
point
might die
in
right
save.
now. There's rotations coming up the river. He has to run into the Radiant jungle and just TP out. There's no other choice for him. With Nexus, Shackles, Gush, Moonlight Shadow, they have both Crypt Swarm as well as Anchor Smash to ensure they had the area of effect damage required.
My favorite part of that is Rasta chased him like this, and then Lich was outrunning him, and Lich had his no boots, and Rasta's just so sad. But they got the kill anyways. I don't know.
He really is
such
one
a
of the
slow hero.
slowest heroes in the game, Shadow Shaman. Him and Crystal Maiden, you always feel sorry for the two. They're just so, like, they were never the athletic type.
Nah.
Even though Crystal Maiden does a hell of a lot of dancing with her scepter when she casts animation.
She does.
You would think she would be
she has like
better.
the wolves of Ice Rack or something. She's super swift like them or something. Those must be fat wolves, just saying.
Have you been watching the Dota 2 Reporter series?
Yeah, I actually love that series.
And the recent one where they're beating on the Crystal Maiden for only
Tower
I'm swift as the ice of Ulzrak, and these not playing with one hero who's only got like a set 5 lines. Axe is axe.
They made a beeline for
That
Radiant's
series is
bottom
actually
tower.
great. People should watch that more.
It is.
It's starting to get really big following, but
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I like this. Clockwork's rushing his blade mail.
Radiant's bottom
Super
tower is
good
under
response.
attack.
When you hook that
This
Clockwork,
won't be pretty.
Ooh, I don't-
They've reached
honestly, I
Dire's
think you
top
should
tower.
take more batteries. So I don't
Dire
know
structures
exactly
are
why I took more
fortified.
rocket. Maybe it's because he felt like he needed a rocket to lane Mysterio, which might be legit. But I feel it just takes away so much from his kill potential with that level 2 battery.
I suppose
They
the
made a
upside when you
beeline for
are
Radiant's
on
bottom
with the
tower,
Prophet,
and Dire's
because Prophet
top
went
tower
phase quits
falls
very
right in
early
front
on, so
of
he
us.
didn't really have a lot of life points to his name. You had a good couple of high-level rockets,
Radiant's
and you
bottom
get
tower
potential
is
for
fallen.
kills then.
Yeah, the only thing is like if he has a team score, just TV's home and TV's back, and then you're just sad because he gets a full kill. But top lane avoids a position.
Go for a 4-man chrono,
no,
but
you
the
can't
Krob
fight this,
ulti
you
is
can't
already
fight
up
this.
and running. Massive moves behind this. Concoction also a Starble. Stuns over on the way to Geotracer. Starts over on the static link from ulti as well as that poison. Splitting the engagement here for Aaron, and really, Invasion
This
just
won't
moved
be
back up
pretty.
again.
They've reached Dire's top tower is fallen.
Hey! Whoa! Hookshots past Mass Urbanwars into a creep wave. So it wasn't even a hero. It was a creep wave he hit.
He almost died there. He ran into Rastus Ray and I thought it was gonna kill him. That skill does a lot of damage. Yeah. That was weird, because if he hooks in there, I think his team follows him and they all die.
Yes.
They had a Ravage out there. They would all have to run past Rastawards. Like, that was quite questionable. It's really good he didn't hit that. And Krob's ult was actually still on, but just ending. So he could have committed on a Krob, and a Ghost come in and she heals, and that's the saddest feeling.
So all the damage which you deal from one ulti which was already taking out your towers, it's just life is given back. Like you weren't important then. Looking at DDZ in the middle lane, they need a blink on this Shadow Shaman. Then again, when he comes up with smoke from the tree line, Shackles, the Lich ulti will go and stop DDZ from being Shackles.
the Tide Hunter,
Lich ulti
the Tide Hunter.
split!
Oh no! Period flag, but I have some words with the Radiant team. Yeah, he has a sick technique.
Oh, that was... Yeah, that's gonna be frustrating. But Ty did still buy his entire mech before he died, so...
He bought before he died. It wasn't that bad to be honest. He still has Ravage, and they have mech, which means... And there's no chainfall, which is actually really big, because like the one thing stopping them is if they get really good chrono with heroes close together, and then you get the chainfalls off, and they all die. Like, that's the one thing that really is keeping Arrow into these early fights. But other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of Razor's build, to be honest. Like 4-4-0. Like, they have a decent amount of single target. You have 3 single targets on Rasa. You have the Gosh, which he's going to want to put on Razor because it's sort of weak to minus armor. And you have Alchemist stun. That's sort of weird. And there's smoke. These teams really like the early smokes.
They're coming in. It's not going to go on the drop. The arrow will connect and guarantee kill. And no one could respond in time to do anything about that. They knew that. The Alchemist was even there with a stun, and they actually knew about it too because there's an Observer Ward deeper inside the Radiant jungle.
Does Razor have no bottle?
This Razor has no bottle.
Oh, Void was mid. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I was confused for a second, but I'm just...
Void has a bottle.
Yeah. So he's gonna bottle his ally.
It's still got, more charges.
Cute.
Give as much mana as possible.
Yeah, this early Blade Mail on Clockwork is also one thing that can really do work this game. It actually wrecks Grob.
Oh, the push is coming in from Arrow. Chrono's back up again, as you said though. Same plot is not 35 seconds, and there goes Chrono. Chrono's got a shaman. The Crocodile, however, coming back the other way as well. The Razor up, so he can't hide his storm. There goes the Ravage. All 5 heroes getting caught by this, and now they go into the Exorcism. This is going to completely obliterate the Razor, but they've moved down a long way just to make sure they can kill him off, which is allow the rest of Team Arrow, apart from Mosin, okay, now he will, to escape. They took out Clockwork and they took out Razor.
Yeah, that was still really good for Evasion. I think they honestly could have thought about Roshan there, but no, they couldn't have. Cobalt was not enough time. Is he going for Atos? Can you go for an Atos?
I think this is
really good this game. No.
It's not the Rod of Valley, no matter how much you love your Rod of Valley.
It's good. It's legitimately good this game. Okay, I'm not even lying. Like,
really?
Yeah, Atos is really good when you can push towers because
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But the area of effect damage is just too much, especially when you got the Arrow, Clockwork, he can't even help. There's already a double Tidehunter. He just stands there and figured out what he was hoping for the second coming. Either way, he goes down. The Void will buy back into this. And Invasion's going to try and get out of here. Arrow! MC just kept walking straight, so he'll get taken down from this. The Void leap down, can't get a time lock over on Ghost as he TP's out. And Ghost now is a level 3 Necro block, and it instantly TP's towards the top lane to start the split push before the voice from Arrow can reach the tier 2.
I'm not even lying. When the arrow's under Plasma Field like that, it's actually pretty hard to see. So that might have been why Elk got hit by it, but of course he shouldn't get hit by something like that.
Death Prophet Yield said that it's a casual VIP booster.
Yeah, he's not a man. Like, Atos is really good when you push towers because it's really hard for someone to walk up to try to spam you. So that's one of the best uses for it because it's 1200 range as instant cast. And it's legitimately a good item on DP this game. Like,
She still built Yields.
Yeah, no, Yields is really good this game. Like, I would actually go this build. Like, I wouldn't get the drums, but I get a VIP booster into Yields into Atos this game.
Void jump. Chrono's only on 1, however. And well, Ty's sitting the max range, and they haven't. Okay, now they do get the kill. The Lich Frost Blast gets him, but DDZ, he's got so much life in it. The playstyle goes off, but now it's actually completely walled off Clockwork. He does have hookshot available, so if he wants to hook back into this, he can. As there's a lot of heroes moving up.
They should go for the tier 2 mid here. There's no chrono. Brass is up in 20 seconds. They have Ravage. They don't actually need to wait for the Rasta, and they can actually go to tier 3 if the fight goes well here.
Ow. Both Exorcism as well as Necrogen is going to be committed. He's lost already the melee Necrogen, however, that's not the plan. Concoction over towards the Lich with the Acid Spray and the Crook Swarm looking just ticking out
beyond comprehension.
After they lose their tier 2
middle tower is gone. Just gone.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this. I want to mention it, but Fight broke out. Like, I want to give props to Krob just for taking her stance at love weight. I saw a lot of Krobs not take stance,
Yep.
and it actually sort of annoyed me because, like, especially when you're going for like something that can push, you really do want that stance for team fights. It can be really clutch. Like, even if you watch a lot of replays and like the stances never really change the fight around, like you still need it, honestly. Like, it's just too big, and not having it can ruin the game, whereas having it might lose you 50 gold to farm because you had like 5 less mana from Crit Storm or something.
Well, looks like Invasion's grouping up for a big 5-man movement. Well, at least there's 4 of them on this bottom lane. There's smoke over on the Shadow Shaman. The Prophet obviously can just TP in whenever he feels like it. But this is probably just gonna be one last fight before they can. I say one last one. We're only like 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah, they have Necro 3 on Furion, and like I don't see how they stop this push, to be honest. It's really strong. Like, the Blade Mill was super strong before Krob got Yosander, because right now you hook her, you Blade Mill, and then she heals herself, and her ghosts kill you instantly. Like, they do so much damage so fast. And it does the damage because he's in Yosander, of course. She dropped her Vip boost, which came out of music. That was weird. Anyways.
She just dropped everything. She dropped drums, heals, and Vip boost in order to do that. I guess it's a misclick and she meant to drop the wand instead.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. That is just funny. Look funny. And they're smoking it. If they get a pick on this Clockwork here, they go Rax. And he has. He should initiate with Yusuf here.
The initiation with option.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
Silence, Crypt Swarm, and that's a spray. Done skis.
That was. Yeah. Good space. So they do have Chain Frost and Chrono. That's their one redeeming thing, but there are Fury trees, there are Necrobooks, there are creeps. Like, it's gonna be so hard, and they don't have enough spam. Like, look at their spam. It's just
time for the red void. Witcher Bruno. He managed to get Shadow Shaman over, and now the Razor is the one that made it a little bit harder for it. And the Razor, hey, man, that Exorcist. Man, the Razor. They're going to push you to take the tier 3 tower as well. Now, Chain Frost will bounce, but this is still with most of the creep wave here. And the, okay, no, stop taking that. Now he's going to stop the Clockwork. Well, okay, he was looking for a monster and pulled with that foul as well.
Yeah, that was sort of funny. He used up to him, and then the Chain Frost killed the melee. I thought that would have killed the Lich.
They're coming for Dire's bottom.
Like, I was very happy with Lich clear on that 200 gold and did back. But anyways, the Rax is dead. They can't do anything.
Yeah.
That was... Let's just say not a good Chrono. He got his wards off and then used solo Chrono to support. If he got the Chrono even before he got wards off, I don't think he could solo Chrono Ras in that. You have to go for something bigger. Yeah, it's just very well executed push. I think it's tighter than going for a Vlad, so that'd be really nice here actually. I would like that.
He's at 2.7k gold.
Alchemist going for another armlet? Is that what they go? Like, they just go armlet,
it looks like armor for Alchemist, yeah.
Yeah, he's going armlet. That's weird.
Maybe he's just a big fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a solid item, but...
I suppose there's no real downside to it, like with your ultimate, when you are in Chemical Rage.
Yeah. I mean, the downside is that you don't have a Vlad, which is really good for your team when you're pushing, especially in a strat like this.
True. But at the same time, I think the team is going to be rather happy with the kind of farm they've got there, really feel you need Vlads.
I mean, it does...
Ty can finish the Vlads himself.
Yeah, it does secure your like mid-late game-ish, because Alchemist is scary once he gets items, and he gets to that stage really fast in late game, because creeps start spawning more frequently too. And that's a soul booster. Stop it, Krob.
It's a Bloodstone. It's a Bloodstone Krob coming, man.
I actually hate that item on Krob. It's no Atos, I'll say that. I actually don't know what Bloodstone does on Krob. Like saying that, like, we lost to Alliance's Bloodstone.
I don't know why you want to buy a run of Atos on this game, man. You've got Mirana's leaping, you've got Clockworks hooking, you've got Razor's already got high movement speed,
it's
you've got Void with leaping, you got all these great things. Then if you got like Lich coming into Frost Blast your own year and slow it down, you've already won the movement speed battle.
That's not how it works.
That's the way it works, man. That's the way it works. You gotta accept reality.
It's an item that makes you surprisingly tanky, and it's pretty cheap. And honestly, the effect is it's good. Just like
Or you can
When they're
have
pushing
Radiant's
towers,
middle
you can
tower
have
is
a
under
few
attack.
towers of
Razor can't spam
regeneration. You get
like-
stay ability already.
He doesn't need to regen on Crop at this point. Like Yosef is enough. Like he doesn't have the Bloodstone yet, and he's pushing base. When you're pushing base, you want to have a finished item. You don't want to have an item. It's really bad to have complete items when you push.
I can understand that. And this out of here, freeze Necro is massive. Boy, jumping in the air. He got the glitch on as well, but the Ravage and actually really stores the West Arrow moving forward with the Razor. He evaporates. They come back down to earth. The glitch on is still down for the entire duration, but all he got is a bit of Shaman. And after Razor fires back, he went to push back a little bit further, but the Matzo Force Necro is still fighting out. They take a second set of
Dire's
racks
top
now, and
barracks is
Invasion will
fallen.
tail out here. And they may have get next to a Clockwork. Put the Prophet into the dire side base. Arrows on the way out, but the Radiant Creep Wave got aggro down, so it tanked it up too. So they're gonna
If
back
you
out.
have an 8 post, that Clockwork would be dead. Okay, anyways, something actually relevant is like when you're crawlbotting, if you stand beside a target, you actually do double the damage as when you're standing 600 range away. So if you're safe pushing a tower,
Look at him. He's
and you stand
changing.
beside it. What?
Look
What's
at the
up?
items.
Oh,
Look at the items.
yo, he heard me. He knows what's up.
Someone might be sending him a message saying, Ari is getting really upset with you right now for not buying a rod about Atos.
That's right.
Someone might have actually sent him a message.
He knows what's up.
So, but what else have we got? We have Ghost, who now has a full Mjolnir.
And Fearon is just ridiculously formed. Like those early 2 kills he got were just, it just propelled him. Like he had an easy lane. He got an early Midas with those phase boots, and he had early Necro 3. And now, like a Mjolnir, you put on anything, it's gonna wreck.
Yeah.
Like that item's just strong right now.
And that armlet's done 25 minutes in, 26 minutes in for Alchemist.
Yeah, I'm not quite convinced on the armlet yet, but it's there.
So dirty, this item. The Rod of Atos has been picked.
Yeah, that's right.
Fully
He
done.
knows what's up.
Fully
He knows what's up. He needs a little bit of armor. He's sort of sitting at 2.1 KHP 7 armor. You want to be around like a plate mil more, but that's fine.
He's got 2.1k life points. I think it's going to be okay
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's just like each point of armor at this point adds like it's worth like 120 HP or whatever. So it's actually quite a bit, and armor's pretty cheap.
It's like a big, I'm not going to say death push, because they're probably going to pop in towards Roshan, with the side lanes pushing in the way they are.
They definitely shouldn't use Rasta Wards here. Do
And
not
they
use
shouldn't
Rasta Wards.
Exorcism either. If they can
have-
hold on to every single ability, bring down Roshan, look at the negative armor.
And they can.
It's
Like
negative
it's, they
8.
have Acid Spray, they have Medallion, they have Fury Trees, they have a great Roshan lineup. Like they can come contest this, and then Tidehunter hits R and everyone dies.
They
So-
moonlight shadow.
What?
Why?
He thought they were gonna. I think they saw the Moonlight Shadow on someone, and he thought the Void was gonna jump in Chrono to try to steal the Aegis
They're gonna-
and
they're
then make
gonna
a
move fast.
desperation play.
They're gonna move really fast. Exorcism's already halfway through his duration right now. Look at him, he's like, screw it. I'm gonna go high ground, I have Aegis one, I don't care,
honest.
people.
He doesn't need Exorcism to win this.
Void.
Void Chrono 3. He's going for the Rast. Rast being a war side this
They're
time.
coming back over towards him right now. But yeah, he got Rasta down to Clockwork. He missed the hook shot. But now they're actually out of a lot of different abilities. Ravage might still be there. They can consider doing it to kill off this Razor. While Clockwork's on the front lines, Alchemist's already too low. Now a Chemical Rage
And now
back up again.
That armlet saved the shit out of him there, just saying. Great item. Sick pickup. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That was a
unfortunately
really
for-
good pick off on Rasta there.
Yeah. The fact that Invasion though, they started the fight without like two of their heroes they needed, their 2 big ultimates, because Shaman got picked off, and Exorcism was basically wasted. You can see Void on the west side of the Chrono. He knew that that the Exorcism wouldn't reach him.
It was sick. He got 3 straight bashes on a Rasta to kill him, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Actually, like, it was perfect too, because he got the mech carrier in the Chrono too. If the mech's outside and he only gets 2 bashes, like, Rasta lives for sure there. And then the game's over, so... It's still looking really good for Invasion. I think they're just gonna group up and push again. They have Exorcism in 20 seconds. They don't actually need it to push, because if you just put a Mjolnir on the top, she stands in front and she brings herself an armor item. Like, I don't see her dying. She's probably gonna finish Bloodstone because it's cool.
They can see DDZ. The Observer Ward up on that short is about to time out in 10 seconds, but I don't care. If they can get the pick off, it would have been great with the Blink Dagger Shadow Shaman, but now, okay. Massive Mords are down. The Coach actually faking it, so these Massive Mords can't be approached easily. Fortification's gone down too. But then Mjolnir over on that death bot, the fortification wears off and the Exodus will start doing some work here. BKB from Razor will also be triggered, trying to protect himself from that unstable concoction. So more down the tower, the sideline is still pressuring in, and there's your rod about. Turns on the plane over the Ravage! Wow, takes away the drone, one of the light, so quick, looking for a lead back, goes for the Rono! He had to hold him there with the Litoli, but the Clockwork is in way too deep to try and survive through this block. And he's going to go down as well. They move on towards the Razor. And now Arrow dropping like flies. And GG well played. Invasion fans themselves through to the next round.
I just want to say Cobb took radiant damage 3 times that fight as the ghosts were coming in. But they came in just like 0.1 second too fast and she didn't die. Not that matter, but it's just that's unfortunate. It's really well played by Invasion. They grouped up at the right times, they took towers, and I think they completely outpicked Herald in that game.
Well, because of that, they get themselves a victory, and then they'll face up against Titan in the first semi-final on tomorrow's schedule. And of course, it is not over tonight. We have more action coming your way. We're only halfway through our Southeast Asian day, where we have Zephyr going up against Johnny Revenge, and then First Departure versus MVP. You can also check out the other matches going on Joined